Champions League, analysis in the pa.
Okay.
Na as one babeke, the assembly baba to make a studio no. Na Fifi any analysis no. Na me who say Fifi kasa about Rhys James.
And the injury no.
And in the injury no. Na me studio na me sere. Na me sere because na me tiase se oni ni mienu mo di Rhys James won come on the Champions League day
onya bibia nkampa
na me tiase se mo di Rhys James
but ya pa was a Champions League
on the Champions League day
Chelsea ni Manchester United nkampa
na me tiase o se o timu mo bi sa na eni umu anti we the Chelsea for any Man U for metimase and then mo interest na any sports no mo metimase baby am team ne bona na mon kafra ka Champions League ya ka best club FIFA ba o metima trase
o best me around you am trase o best me nu na Champions League mo o best me asi so de anyume wo Champions League adapa for mo mo ko se burn mo fa mo si nyawo na
ye ko elim from how much we nyina bibi ka che me say me glance through all the games e be ko so ene na me jiri say over 1.5 bet for all the games
matches ni na
yes and the Champions League games S6 games me share matches ni din from our match we are bibi ka che me say all the games over 1.5 bet inti Young Boys Villa over 1.5 Juventus PSV over 1.5 Sporting Club de Portugal Lille over 1.5 Real Madrid Stuttgart over 1.5 Milan Liverpool over 1.5 Bayern Dynamo Zagreb over 1.5. That is what I see. Tell me who fixtures now for any Champions League now. Now we start with the big boys, Real Madrid. Rich motivation anywhere. Real Madrid ain't here to play the Champions League. Players and coaches say it is their favorite competition. And so Real Madrid league. Now a time for Champions League. They know say it is a time for a special competition. Club na epenable. Now rich. And then motivation enough. Say, I did a chamo about Champions League. Now all training. Not Champions League for organizers about training grounds. Say last season Champions League na moje yeno. Awards na ya name mu and then ye di awards na Ebremo. Ye bring Jude Bellingham Young Player of the Year. Ye bring Vinicius Best Player of the Year. And ye bring Kylian Mbappe Top Scorer of the Champions League. And ahead of any game Real Madrid in 90 years say you say omo na so be do dream this season in the Champions League. Rich omo nyina no yakai omo bobre in the Champions League. Good news for Real Madrid. Jude is back. And Enra Oye training, and he is in the lineup for any game against Stuttgart. Rich, very kind say my new laptop, me drew video that me keep your connect one and me bro. Me say my very kind say I see this game as an over 1.5 game. While we are bold, you can add a Real Madrid win. And then come bet. Me medical me bet. Me de ma wene. E di ama wo ye. I see this game as an over 1.5 game. Real Madrid able to against Stuttgart ne there. You can give them either win. A win or a double chance. Will fee against Stuttgart and they will be able to beat them. But the good news and they say Jude Bellingham comes in as the number 10 behind Kylian Mbappe with Vinicius. Rodrigo the go Valverde and Makasa. The only problem is that without your money, any Camavinga no Real Madrid balance in a shaky kakra, but they have a lot of firepower anymore when it comes to offensive transitions. And I think say Omubo fear against Stuttgart no. Me prediction over 1.5 hours our game in him. Villa are back. And I don't come X account to her. Almost say, we are Europe. That is what they've tweeted. They are one-time Champions League winners. Omagi Champions League, I think twice. Now, Omoko long sleep. Unai Emery Eddie Omaba back into the Champions League. Rich. And Omoko Bain. Akobo young boys. Now, me kind go for young boys and Ama Galatasaray Ama Champions League this season. And any team you can just walk over. Villa Foden himself today is going to be a very, very difficult game. Eddie Amomo. Look, Orion friend Unai Emery, I experienced customer when it comes to European football. And me also said obey the also to make sure say Aston Villa beat me after the game no but it's always going to be difficult against young boys consistently. Omo Champions League ni Empo Etin Tima your friend Aston Villa. So another over 1.5 game at the Emame Sporting Club de Portugal Etina Portugal. Our Avalanche. Now Omone Tima your friend Lille Metropole abo ene enumre look Bibian Society Sporting they are still playing wonderful football and Amorin Portugal and then there is nothing short of some games ABM Honum and said enough FIFA your chorus goes now or say all-time goal scorer and I say anytime goal scorer for Tima your friend Sporting Club de Portugal and your little neighbor I think say Sporting should be able to score the goals into another over 1.5 game. Oh, you both say Real Madrid game now. You add their double chance or win to or draw on that wait me Leo even with Jonathan Davis and so that at the start of the season, and for Miami and they are struggling a little bit. But almost firepower once is Jonathan Davis, Canada striker no and that almost anymore. And you realize our game in the Besiako, but I think say on paper, Sporting Club de Portugal a favorite say almost ebetimi afa BB FSR game we but the over 1.5 in there may sure say ebetimi ato. Juventus our first game, our Champions League game this season, and the referee Thiago Motta, our the Allianz Stadium, our Turin against PSV. Now, Rich. Minimum Thiago Motta he has tried changing things. Or starting Serie A year. But the last 2 games, I say momentum not performed and tenth. But he will relish European nights Turin under the lights. Now already in the new Juventus team now Wakakoso ebetimi ede amano. Why the call up and he had to set in the lineup now or the Ebera game I am very, very interested. But Rich Maminka Juventus for the Emi. Final for no Bono. Rich, this season, and I say in the French Eredivisie, Rich, almost 20 goals. Almost winning all 5 matches.
That's a good
goals. And Nancy, who said Juventus for after this struggle with the goals. Even say Utie Gabia, no say Thiago Motta say Abante friend Dusan Vlahovic goes na Emba no Giri say Enchebia or start goals But Rich, they should watch out for an enumere against a very, very good scoring team. And Omoni Omo Ebabe Bono enumere. This is the team I hear when say Omo Eddie Eberem PSV against Tima Yefere Juventus Vlahovic Yedis Nico Gonzalez Cup minus in the number 10 row. Turam and Locateri as a deep line central midfielders with Cambiaso, Brema, Gatti, and Kalulu and Omu complete to Omu back four. I think say this game should also at least give us 2 goals. Say that me no. This game should at least also give us 2 goals and very, very intriguing game. But I trust a game everything I 2 goals now. Yeah, Liverpool AC Milan European Classic. We Real Madrid free war. We are talking about 2 most successful clubs are the Champions League in him. And then you may Omo ebe back to their days of glory. I was San Siro. Unya any better game to watch in the Champions League if those two teams are now a classic Champions League game. Now, Rich, this weekend, Juve, AC Milan, Eshe Valencia for the 5. They are well motivated for that game. We now, Mr. Moskepe Mami. Now, the ever say AC for 5 no. Liverpool and me and send Nottingham Forest. And the AC4 a lot of confidence going to the game. Liverpool a reaction to give to Omo fans. And then Ancelot a birthday. And the team now are very, very good. And they are taking Federico Chiesa back to Italy. Abenti Feno Alvaro Morata say AC Milan will have to give everything and then you say omo pese omo a winning game now. Then of course omo coach say they need the momentum and omo here motivation and a world class game to beat teamer your friend Liverpool and omo expect say San Siro atmosphere no everything aspect omo on na omo timi ako. Rich, look at the players are omo ebe line up for the two teams. Neka chem say game way and yet they still to produce goals. Say Salah, Diaz, Jota, front three. Now, Pulisic, Rafael Leao, Alvaro Morata, front three. We are talking about gamer. It should at least not disappoint in giving us at least 2 goals. Rich, me prediction for this Champions League in the day. Sana can our mathematician games in man. These games should give us goals now. Yeah, games. The last one, Bayern Munich, Dynamo Zagreb. Rich. When you say Adia Bayern the young one is playing in the group stages of the Champions League, they do very, very well. And see whether almost starts and then said that and you're so great in the Bundesliga. The last time they played, they scored 5. Abante found a Hurricane about hat-trick. And they almost left here against Team friend Dynamo Zagreb. Now, Michel Manonuya, ne pre-match press conference, you know, Rich. Say Oti say any coach or player. Pre-match press conference. Now all opponent ni players ni di and it's not Bayern Munich, Barcelona, Real Madrid or Dynamo Zagreb, but Manonia any more players ni di know where they stand baby omo ball and how quality and omo weaknesses. Oh, and I was so amazed. Say all boss uncle for Eddie, Mr. Moses kept back on farm they yes are good. Now Rich Manonia Casano or say Abranti friend Buturina in the number 10 row no very powerful. And that Petkovic now or you almost striker no say one shin ya be show. Manonia talking about Dynamo Zagreb as if say or talking about some grade 18 B only momo players no and he said they've done a very, very good job. And then you may the Alliance Arena or betimi ashomo. I think say out of all the games no Rich say Opa Bakwa Ubenya GDA part to say a win for them at home and over 1.5 it should be Bayern. They do very, very well in the group stages. And I think say then you may more ever year ama Dynamo Zagreb for so a Bayern win over 1.5 hours our game into it. That is how I wrap up my Champions League. Okay. And you may CAF president. I can't see me. Only someone no cannot.
Oh yeah, now some more can
now no but so or catch the kit but now say very kakrebi on.
As a diplomatic.
And some now can na any wintino. Now on Timin cancer kit one me do wow.
No sir Ayala. Say a country like Niger. Say be only standard pitch near so football baby and
news
but we are talking about Ghana. Ghana what here for? Say Ghana say na yenya baby a yebebo in games or why because you need standard pitches are between hosts our games. And so a CAF president na sama wakana very, very touching. Na if me bo voice na momo etiba before cry you be call no before bo voice no say na was come here me draw no yeah
was come here me draw no but me be say
ye kwa kakra no aba be
some wa ye be draw no achiska no na me story ko gina wa no say me ba be draw no nti me ma wa allowance kakra na wetimi atwa bi nti star 281 has option 2 na etwa bi na enso so etimi ewi ni bi nti me se wa me bro no sisi a at 20